Hello on wildlife. In animal world every moment is unique, but some are so special that they seem impossible. Let's go! The parrot sat on the mini washing machine for a long time and watched the process. Then the hypnosis of the rotating water finally worked. This guy was relaxing by the pool and called a friend, without warning that there is a dog. The dark-skinned guy was obviously very afraid of dogs, but the dog was just happy and wanted to play. At zoo, people were watching a mother duck who decided to go down into the water with her ducklings. But when the duck realized how steep the ledge was, she decided not to risk it. She certainly didn't expect one duckling to fall by itself, so she was forced to slide down into the water. The ducklings started to go down one by one, and it looks very funny. An angry man decided to kick a dog in the street. He was immediately punished by the higher powers. A bear cub with a kin on his head faced an insurmountable obstacle. He couldn't get over the fence. The rescue team is here. The kin has been successfully removed, and the bear cub is free. As soon as the woman called her donkey, it started running towards her, making joyful noises. Look at that! The donkey is happy just like a pet dog after a long separation. And this snail decided to go for a joyride. After eating, the pig got a bucket stuck on his head. The pig got scared and threw the fence down. When the bucket flew off her head right over the precipice, she definitely freaked out. This cat is a real toxicomaniac. Look at her face after smelling a sock. A rabid horse jumped the fence at full speed. People were shocked. The fence for young goats is not a barrier at all. They all jumped over quickly, but it is not so easy for the older one to do it. As a helper, this dog is absolutely useless. Looks like the fishing didn't work out today. It's a real invasion of blackbirds. They're everywhere. This is the first time I've ever seen one. I don't know what caused the fawn to be so furious, but this little fawn was driven away by its mother. Perhaps it was not quite healthy and could not stand on its feet. The weak and trembling fawn was left to fend for itself by the herd. Fortunately, a farmer's family was watching the action. They picked up the baby and started to take care of it. The fawn grew up healthy and strong. This guy discovered something unexpected when he was fixing his television antenna. He found thousands of nuts hidden inside the antenna, and even in the pole. It turned out that the squirrel made a good supply for the winter. Here's a similar moment when a squirrel made a stash of nuts right in the wall of a house. This photographer was trying to get the perfect shots of the aquatic vegetation, and he certainly did not expect to be approached by such a toothy surprise. Good thing the crocodile was scared too, and swam away quickly. If you don't already know how to relax by the fireplace, take an example from these kitties. They know exactly what to do. Mama Duck notices that one of her ducklings has fallen into the sewer. She goes back, and that was her biggest mistake. All her ducklings fall into the sewer at once. The mom was running around in a panic, and people rushed to her aid. I hope all of them were saved. I don't know why, but these huge butterflies really like this boy. They just swarmed all over him. Strapping a large dog to the chair you're sitting on is clearly not a good idea. On this drone footage, you can see a husky that has long ago escaped from humans and made friends with bears. The incident happened in Kamchatka, and you can't even believe that the bears took her in. In this moment, a kudu antelope is stuck in the swamp at a dried-up watering hole, which immediately attracted the attention of the lioness. The predator senses her chance, but doesn't want to jump into the swamp. Soon the antelope managed to get on an island in the middle of the swamp, but I'm sure that the lioness will not leave, and will wait until the last. The horse decided to test the strength of the car. The owner is definitely waiting for repairs. Yes, this moment is really shocking. A huge whale came to the pier, and the bravest girl could even touch its tail. This caring horse decided to keep her newborn baby warm, and covered him with grass on top. The owner was really surprised. Incredible moment, a video trap set in the forest filmed a group of horses walking along the trail. And as soon as they pass near this tree, it is hit by lightning. The animals were lucky to escape in time. And at this sea station, the sea lions are making themselves at home. One of them is sprawled out on a bench, sleeping and not paying any attention to people. And that moment with the iguanas reminded me of Jurassic Park. A woman stopped traffic at an inoperative stoplight, but someone else decided to cross the road. The guy decided to film his dance, but what his dog performed, he certainly didn't expect. While walking in the woods, the girl's dog found a little kitten. She could not leave the little kitten and took it with her. At home, the kitten was fed, and he slowly began to grow up. Soon the girl realized that it was a baby lynx. He is always very active, and loves his mistress very much. And this is an accidental nose-to-nose encounter between a sloth bear and a male tiger. The bear immediately got up on his hind legs to look more threatening, and it worked. The tiger got scared and started to move away. It seems that this hippo with her cub decided to cross the land to another swamp, but predators are here. The leopard is following the baby, and when he was a little behind, the leopard immediately attacked without paying attention to the mother. Good thing that the hippo was on guard, and when she turned around, the leopard did not dare to attack anymore. From an ordinary brush, a man invented to make a scratching post for his favorite cows. Now they don't take a step away from this invention. The crafty squirrel already knows which window has treats waiting for her, and comes running for nuts every day. Look at this. At first it seems like a big wasp, but if you look closely you can see the claws of a praying mantis. Turns out there are insects like mantispity, and I think they look creepy. Two steers decided to fight, but one of them turned out to be both stronger and more cunning. He simply pushed his opponent off a small cliff. That was the end of their fight, and the loser was not hurt. Baby chimpanzees have invented a game for themselves. They walk only as a train. The visitors were shocked. The girl called the little deer, and he came running without any problems. He has no fear of people yet. If you know whose funny paws those are, post them in the comments. Look how excited this buffalo is about the marsh, just like a little kid. A stupid pig jumped over a fence and fell into a barrel of water. The woman who came to help couldn't turn the barrel over and quickly called her husband. The pig was saved in time. And this is the world-famous skateboarding doggy, and he set a new record for skateboarding down steps. I didn't count, but he skateboarded down a lot of them. To tranquilize and remove this bear from a residential neighborhood, the humans decided to use a tranquilizer gun and a trampoline. The fall of the sleeping bear elicits only laughter, but he was not hurt. And this is how dogs protect their owners from aggression. It looks very funny. Do you think this cat was found? Did it survive or not? People immediately realized there was something wrong with this raccoon. He was moving around like a drunk, so the bravest woman decided to carry him away from her house. At a gas station in Africa, brave dogs started barking at someone, and suddenly they all disappeared. After a few seconds it became clear, lions had come to the gas station. If you have a cat, your Christmas tree probably won't stay up for long. A curious dog decided to smell the electrician's stinky sneakers. After smelling the odor, the dog immediately threw up. The owner decided to troll his cat via video link. The sly fluffball immediately solved the situation, and now he can steal food without being seen. And this is what a cowboy's first-person chase of a steer looks like. The steer was quickly and professionally caught with a lasso. This chicken obviously smelled really good. After seeing a fox stuck in the fence, people called rescuers. The trapped animal was quickly freed and brought to hospital for treatment. The fox was treated, given all the necessary vaccinations, and released into the wild. That delivery guy never realized how his food disappeared. This llama obviously didn't like the man's food. I guess that's the best defense against predators. All you have to do is stick your head out and watch what's going on around you. Crossing red-hot asphalt is not easy for animals. Here are more similar moments. The wild fox thought the prey was already in its teeth, but the chickens were protected by metal mesh.